But wishing them good luck. Over to you, Graham.
This Oteley hurdle, and Tom Sharp, the horse with the nose band on the left of the picture, leads. It's the first of the 8 flights of hurdles they have to jump. And it's Tom Sharp from See You Then and Joyride, and down the centre of the track Savon de Loire, with Seema, Amorak, Bronsky racing very wide indeed. And as they come down to the first, Tom Sharp leads, jumps it well, as do the rest. Amorak is second, Bronsky is third, Savon de Loire with that one, Seema, Joyride and See You Then in the pale colours on the left of the picture, tracking the leader Tom Sharp, who's in front of the second. And the back markers are Azir, and last of all is Some Machine. So they pass us with a circuit to go, and it's Tom Sharp in the lead from Seema just in second place, the yellow cap. Buell Davis wears, Bronsky is with him, and then behind these comes Joyride and Savon de Loire and See You Then and Amorak, followed by Azir and Some Machine. So they race away from us, and quite a long run now to the third, and there's not that much pace on, but I should think sufficient enough to please Phil Tuck, who rides Tom Sharp, and he is setting the pace. To second place Joyride, Seema and See You Then Savon de Loire and Bronsky, followed by Azir and Amorak and Some Machine. So 2 Cheltenham track record holders in this race, being champion hurdler See You Then, top novice Azir. See You Then just tracking the main group as they turn into the back straight, and Tom Sharp leads from Joyride in second, and then Seema, Savon de Loire on the outer, then comes See You Then, taking quite a strong hold as they take the third, and Tom Sharp slipped going into that, and this has given the initiative to Savon de Loire, but Tom Sharp fights back. Savon de Loire in second, but they're all jockeying for position. All 9 runners in the picture as they take the next, where Some Machine was a little bit slow, and Savon de Loire the better jump from Tom Sharp. Then See You Then getting closer on the inside. These are tracked by Seema, and then comes Azir, Joyride still there, Bronsky not that far away, and Some Machine close up, and he's really novice chasing. It's his game. Tom Sharp the leader from See You Then, who's made ground up on the inside. That's the left of the picture. Tom Sharp, the horse with the noseband. Savon de Loire, the horse with the white face. And little to choose between those two. Azir has made ground. And then Amorak not that far away on the outer, tracked by Seema. Some Machine gets reminders. And See You Then on the inside. And this relatively slow pace should really suit him. He should be able to quicken up and show the class that he has as they turn into the home straight. But Savon de Loire no slouch either, matches strides with Tom Sharp as they turn into the home straight. And it's Tom Sharp from in second place Savon de Loire, then Azir creeping closer up on the outside of Joyride. Then comes See You Then, so they turn into the home straight, and it's Tom Sharp from Savon de Loire, Azir on the right of the picture, See You Then the pale colours towards the left, Joyride close up, and they're splitting into 2 groups. Those coming down the stand side on the extreme right are Savon de Loire, Azir and Joyride. On the far left it's Tom Sharp tracked by See You Then, and there's the champion hurdler in action. Steve Smith-Eccles pulls down his goggles to see where he's going, has to switch round Tom Sharp, and it's Azir on the extreme right from Savon de Loire, coming down the centre of the track and really starting to motor is See You Then. Tom Sharp on the far side, but Azir has the call as they come down to the last. Azir from Savon de Loire, Azir, Savon de Loire, and then comes See You Then, and Steve Smith-Eccles asks him to quicken, and he's finding a lot. He's coming away from these. See You Then, most impressive today. See You Then quickly draws away from Savon de Loire, and Tom Sharp and up towards the line. The champions back in style. See You Then wins it. A photo for second between Savon de Loire and Tom Sharp. Back in fourth came Azir, a good point of that to Humberside Lady. A big gap then to Seema, and after Seema, Bronsky. Then came Joyride, Some Machine, and Amorak really seems to have lost his enthusiasm because he was well out with the washing. And so the result of this, the Oteley hurdle, it's a win for number 2, the champion hurdler, and the 3-to-1 winner of this Oteley hurdle See You Then, owned by the Stipewood Sturton. Quite rightly is Steve Smith-Eccles pleased with that performance. Trained Lambourne by Nick Henderson and ridden by Steve Smith-Eccles. A very smooth and powerful display from the champion hurdle. But as they turned into the home straight, Steve was sitting confidently, he was cruising, and the relatively slow pace for me, John, certainly suited him.
He's done it beautifully. He's jumped well all the way. Steve Smith-Eccles has been just exactly where he likes. As a matter of fact, he thinks about going up the inside of Tom Sharp here and then decides against it and pulls out in a moment, you'll see. I think Tom Sharp in front in the white noseband hasn't set a particularly fierce gallop. Steve is so confident that he pulls his goggles down because he knows there's not going to be anything in front of him very longer. He pulls out round Tom Sharp as they jump the second last. And now, this was the moment. This was the moment when the question was asked, because Sabin du Loire and Azir are both coming up looking dangerous on this side. Tom Sharp isn't done with, so now, is the acceleration going to work? It does. There it goes. That's class for you. That's the superior speed and acceleration which makes a champion. That's how See You Then won the championship last year, and I would suspect he'll be a hot favourite to do it again.